And hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for a movie that I just recently saw a couple of days ago, Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle. And I just wanted to also say happy holidays to everybody. And of course make sure you have a safe and fun, safe New Year's. Because tomorrow is New Year's Eve, so make sure you're responsible and all that good stuff. So, let's talk about Jumanji. Now, when we first heard they were going to make a Jumanji 2, back in the day when, Robin Williams was still alive, they were going to make a sequel to this, or a prequel, or something like that. I was like, okay, that sounds cool. And then, unfortunately, he died. Which was like, ouch. Like, right here, it hurt, So, and then they decided they were going to make a reboot about it. I was just like, okay, this is like one of those movies that, yeah, we could make any movie, I get it, but it's gonna be so hard to do because that first one is just so magical and scary at the same time. Because when you were a kid, you're probably like wondering, oh my god, look at all these creepy things. Yeah. So anyway, and now we have the sequel. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, I wasn't into it. I was not into this movie at all. I was like, I don't think I'm going to see it. I mean, I like The Rock. I like Kevin Hart. They're cool. I'm like, I don't know. But so then the second trailer hit. And I was like, okay. Piqued my interest a little bit. Because it was getting closer to the year where the movie was about to come out. And I was like, maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll see how it is. Maybe it could be awful. It could totally suck. Who knows? But let's see what happens. Because they turned it into, from a board game into a video game. I was like, how are they going to explain that? And they actually do in this movie. And I have to actually admit, I liked this movie. It stars Kevin Hart, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and of course Karen Gillan as well. Even I think Nick Jonas is in this movie, one of the Jonas Brothers. I was like, he was good. And also Jack Black's in this movie too. He was awesome in this movie, I gotta say. This movie was actually pretty funny. So basically, it tells a story about these kids who, obviously, if you've seen the trailers, they go to detention and they just have to clean it up or whatever, the basement. And then they find this old video game, and then they find Jumanji. And then they get sucked into the video game, and then they become the characters who they picked in the video game. So the nerd kid, he ends up becoming The Rock, his character. The big football jock, he ends up becoming Kevin Hart. You have the, oh, look at me, I'm so pretty, la 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 la, I love my body, la la la, girl. She becomes Jack Black, and the awkward, quirky, cute girl, she ends up becoming Karen Gillan. And so basically they have to be in the game, and they have to win the game to be able to get out of it. And boy, oh boy, I really thought this movie was funny, clever, and it was just fun. It didn't have to basically be the original, or even try to be the original. This movie could stand on its own. If you were gonna tell me that original Robin Williams movie, if I never saw that movie and I just saw this one for the first time, I would say this is Jumanji. I like this movie a lot. I cannot wait for a sequel. But if you're gonna tell me this is a straight up sequel to the original one, I'll probably tell you, okay, sure, it is a sequel, kind of, but it's also kind of like a soft reboot, like how Jurassic World is technically a sequel to Jurassic Park 3, but it's also a soft reboot because it's restarting everything a little bit. And then you got it going forward from there. So I actually thought this movie was actually pretty fun. I mean, the characters, we all cared about them. They all were great in their own way. The way that they, play off each other was great. I thought Jack Black, most of this movie, he stole that movie. I mean, a lot of people don't like Jack Black. I think Jack Black is a cool actor. He's funny. Kevin Hart's Kevin Hart. What can you do with him? He's just always going to be funny. And what to expect from The Rock. I saw Baywatch earlier this year, and I was like, what the heck is he doing in this movie? Because for once, he was not funny at all. It was just weird. In this movie, I was like, oh, that's The Rock. Funny. Mr. Most Electrifying Man in War Sports Entertainment. I'm a big wrestling fan, by the way. And I was like, that's The Rock. There you go. He's being funny again. That's how he should be in these movies. And he was great. Karen Gillan, if you don't know who she is, she's actually Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, she is. She was awesome. There were some moments with her I really laughed out loud because it was so funny. A lot of people in the theater was laughing. And the Easter eggs in this movie. Oh, the Easter eggs. I don't want to give up one of them, but I was like, wow. So this is a direct sequel to this movie. I was like, okay. And I'll give up one. The whole Jumanji drum theme that they always have in the original one, that's in it. I mean, it's in the trailer too, so it's not really a spoiler. But hearing that again was so cool in certain moments in the movie. I was like, yeah. But, this movie wasn't perfect, but there was some moments I don't like. The ending to me of this movie, because it went really, really cool. It went really quick, but not so quick like, whoa, I missed things. I might have to go back and watch it. It went quick, but then it went slow. But then it went to the ending where it was like certain CG moments in this movie. It was like, wow, you could tell how bad that CGI was. But you know what? What can you do? It's just a movie, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be an Oscar-worthy performance by any means necessary. But it was still lots of fun. To me, that kind of dragged a little bit to me personally. And I thought the villain in this movie, I keep forgetting the actor's name. He's a good actor. He might recognize him from Annie. He was the bad guy who helped out Jamie Foxx, who was like his campaign manager. That's the actor. I keep forgetting his name. But anyway, he's a good actor. But I just felt he was kind of like there and not really like, what's his motivation? It wasn't like they didn't give us an explanation like what's his motivation for doing what he was doing in this movie. But other than that, I thought this movie was fun. I liked it. Is it the greatest thing ever? No, it's not. But is it better than the original one? Hell no. It's not the best. No way. It's never going to top that original one. And it doesn't have to. It just has to be good. That's all it is. That's how movies are supposed to be. If you're going to remake a movie, just give it a shot. If you don't like it, who cares? You got the original one. Now I'm more curious to see what the heck they're going to do, even though it's a different company, but what they're going to do with the Mary Poppins sequel that's coming out next year. But let's see what happens. If it sucks, comes out next year, and it sucks, who cares? The original one will always be better. That's why we have the original one, and now we have this one. I have both of them now. I can watch both of these movies now and be like, yes, I like both of them. Still like the original more, but still. So, leave me a comment below and let me know what you guys think about it. And like I said, go check it out. And by the way, I'm not going to do grades anymore. I feel like those just wasted potential anymore. Like, if I give a score for this movie, you're probably going to think it's bad. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm just going to give my opinions about these movies without giving scores. I'm done with the scores. I'm just going to move on forward, just giving my opinions about these movies. If it's good, go check it out. If it's bad, up to you. But like I said, just go check it out if you're curious about this movie. I'm just saying, it's a lot of fun. Kids will like it. But like I said, it's totally up to you. Go give it a shot. So leave a comment below and let me know what you guys thought about it, if you've seen it, and thank you very much and have a good day.